Today on the show, I'm Brandon.
I'm Brody.
Yes, and we're...
We both sounded like robots there.
Yeah, and we're the Throwing on the show. This week we have Wordsmith back on the show, and bro just got him up on the TV. This will be the second time Wordsmith has been on the show, and the first time he was on the show, he was great. This time he is coming on to talk about his new CD. Again, Wordsmith. How's it going, man?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me again, man.
Hey, no, it's totally our pleasure. We love your stuff, obviously, and we're so glad to have you back. So, I'm going to introduce you to another part of our team. Tom is here today. Hey, what's up?
What up? Good to meet you, man.
Alright, so you've got a new CD coming out called the Vintage Experience. As you can see on our screen right here, we have it on our screen, and this is dropping on March 30th, right?
Correct.
Cool. And what was it like making this CD? Because I know you did a few mixtapes, obviously before this. So the last one we talked about was with Chubb Rock. You did a mixtape with Chubb Rock. What was it like making this CD that's kind of more all about you?
Well, I mean, one thing with this project is the material really is vintage on here. Because a lot of the material on here I started writing back as far back as 2003.
Oh wow!
And up to about 2009, and that's kind of where the vintage name came in, with the project. But on the experience end, I kind of tried to put it together like a movie on wax. And that's kind of how I'm trying to get it out to the consumers. Like it's even scored like a movie. It opens up with a score credit and everything. So it's one of them albums where I think you just sit back, man, you chill, and you really just listen to it, and you basically get transition. There's 4 chapters on this album, and all 4 chapters are very different from the last one, so you get such a good variety of music. And as you guys know, I just don't do straight hip-hop all the time. I do alternative hip-hop, I do rock hip-hop sometimes, so you're getting all of that, and I really wanted to capture that whole experience title, just because I just feel like a lot of the material, the albums that come out today, they're not complete good albums like back in the day when you used to buy an Eric B. and Rakim album or a Public Enemy album or a Tribe Called Quest album or something like that. Exactly,
and it sounds fantastic. I mean, the whole idea of having it like you're explaining it, having it like a movie just sounds. I can't wait. I'm so excited to hear it. So I'm really excited. And now, do you have anybody helping you out with the CD that you'd like to give a shout out to, or that who kind of was your team going into this?
I mean, I try to keep a lot of my stuff in-house, man. Like, as far as the production, I got my man Strada on there. As you guys see, he does a lot of my singles, a lot of my internet releases. My brother Professor, who's one of my, he does more of my alternative type beats. He actually is the one who scored the whole album. And then I got Street Level on there, and I got Capiche on there as well. And all these people are inside of my crew. Feature-wise, I wanted to, my first album really focus more on just, myself and getting people to continue to know me better. So I just did a few features. I got my man Solstice on there from He Lives Out Here. I got Camp Blue on there. I got Chubb Rock on there. Granddaddy IU's on there as well.
Nice.
And I got a local singer named Kavia Collins on there, and a cat named White Folks on there as well. That's from out this area. So I kept, the features pretty low on there. I probably showed more to the 2 other MCs on my crew, Contact and Black Knight, doing about 3 tracks over there. Just because also nowadays, as you guys know, it's like everybody's putting out compilation albums now.
Yeah.
Like it says their name, but a bunch of the tracks on the album got features with other artists, and I was trying to not go in that direction.
Yeah, well, I can totally respect that too. I think that's something that definitely is a good trend to go for. So now, are you going to be doing any touring to promote this new CD?
Yeah, I'm on my promo run right now. I was in Massachusetts 2 weeks ago, and then I was out in Baltimore this Tuesday, and I got about a week or a week and a half off, and then I'll be up at SOBs in New York on the 24th for the Nipsey Hussle and Shop Stimuli, and then I'll be back in DC and Zanzibar with Red Cafe, myself and a couple local artists that I brought on the show, and then I got my house release at the Oddball out here, and then literally about 2 days later, man, I'm headed to the UK to do a 2-week UK tour to promote the album. Then I'll be back in the US to do some more shows. So I've just been running, man. To be honest with you, I've been running, but I've been loving every minute of it.
That is awesome. And now, is this your first time you've been over? You're gonna be over in Europe, or have you been there before?
I went there before. Fort, man, for the first time 2 years ago, man, and I just fell in love with the culture, the architecture out there. The people are just so nice out there. It's not like there's no fast food restaurants on every block. There's a lot of homemade stores, people that own their own businesses over there. And just, I love the crowds, man. They, you know, they're UK, I guess citizens, what you want to say, their society is very kind of high class. They're very into school and knowledge and everything. So when it comes to music, they really listening to everything you're saying, how you put that song together, and they respect you for your craft, because I think that's something that's lost in the U.S. is we're all about all that beat is banging, all that hook is hot, and we don't take a second to think about the work that that artist put into that track, or the work that, you know, the 2 or 3 months that that artist put in to make this album for you to listen to. They think about that over there, you know what I mean? I hope at some point in time we gear more towards it being materialistic over here, and gear more towards the, you know what, I just want to hear some good music again.
Absolutely, totally, and that's very well said. And now, are you planning on maybe coming over to the West Coast here soon to maybe do some shows, or is that kind of in, you know, maybe a thought but not really materializing right now?
It's something I would love to do, because I've been over there the past, I would say 2 or 3 years. I did the Temple Bar in Santa Monica twice, and then I did the airliner out in LA this past year. So I try to do LA every year, and I'm trying to actually set up a show out there, you know, right now, because the site Venby, they have their studios out there, and they do like a concert series with artists, so they're looking at me to do that. Awesome. So I'm going to try to do another show while I'm out there.
So so anything else you got kind of going on that's exciting, or that you want to give a shout out about?
Definitely, man. I actually, on February 23rd, when I dropped my Vintage Fall mixtape, and I want to real quick just shout out to everybody that downloaded it, man. I got over 700,000 downloads on that mixtape in the past 2 weeks since it dropped, so I just really appreciate that support of everybody out there. But on that same day, I got a station called Revolt Radio, and we launched a brand new site at revoltradio.com, and we're streaming 24/7 on the site now. And you know, we're doing DJ spotlights, artist spotlights. It's hosted by my cousin Black Knight, and also you can get DJ Nominal, who's our music director. We got DJ Yakor spinning on there. We got an old school legend, folk regulator CeeLo, who's a legend out here in the DMV, spinning on there. DJ Tenacious, they used to spin on OC 104, spins on there. DJ G Power, DJ J Wall. We got a lot of stuff going on over there, man, and we love to help unsigned artists and signed artists as well, man. You can come to us, we're kind of a one-stop shop now. So just check us out on Revolt Radio, and also just a shout out to everybody on my label, The Revolution Entertainment. I just appreciate all the work that everybody's doing and the faith everybody has in me right now.
That's awesome, because, you know, the funny thing is, too, I was just on Revolt Radio right before this interview, and so definitely, people definitely need to check it out. Thank you so much, Wordsmith, and Tom. Thanks for being here for the interview, to stop in with us. And I cannot wait for the CD to come out, so everybody go or make sure to pick up the Vintage Experience by Wordsmith on March 30th. Thank you so much, Wordsmith.
Hey, thank you guys, man. Y'all continue to stay blessed, man. Keep doing your thing on the Pro Limit show, and I just appreciate your support, man. You've really been a big supporter of me. I just want to say thanks. Say what's up to your mother for me, too, man.
Definitely. I will say hi to Mom. And yeah, and hey, like I said, hey, thank you for being thankful, but honestly, it means the world to us. So thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Okay. That, you know, Wordsmith is always great to have on the show. And I can't wait for when the CD is out. So I'm totally stoked to check it out. And all his other music is great, so check it out. Along with revoltradio.com. There it is. Which is really cool.
You know, this is gonna, a lot of fans are gonna go, "What's wrong with you? You don't even like your own show." But does it actually appear right when your finger does that?
Absolutely. I watched my own show. You just happen to not watch your own show. But next week we'll have our spring break version of the show. Not sure how that's going to go yet.
We're going to wear Hawaiian shirts and
hats. Basically, if you look,
no promises.
We're cut off right here, so we can go. You know, we don't have to work on our fitness, as Fergie would say. We can just, because nobody will see us from our shoulders down. So you know, we can just.
You think that this year's
I'll have my Speedo on.
This year's spring break there'll be a lot of fist pumping?
Oh yeah, Jersey Shore style.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I know you enjoy Wordsmith. Next week, I know that you'll enjoy the spring break edition of the Throwing Lemon Show. And thank you as always. You guys are too kind.